I'm doing this because I care and I don't want to see the youth have the same kind of narrative that I went down. The youngest teenager to overdose on opioids in this town this year alone was 14 years old. The Drop is a youth center initiative. It's a drop-in center for teens to come after school for middle and high school age youth. It's a place where they can socialize, just engage with their friends, and really just build trusted relationships with mentors that actively love Jesus and want to pour life into them.
A place where they can come and just be themselves. We have pool tables, foosball, ping pong, Xbox games, food, but most importantly of all, it's an atmosphere where they're safe. And right now we're just opening up dialogues and establishing relationships.
I think the one thing that makes the difference in a child's life is to have, they know that they have people or they have a person that believes in them. And a lot of these youth don't have that. And it's sad. But I think that the community center could be a very important part of a child or a young adult's life, that they have that support.
I have a real burden for this community. I've had a burden all my life. Right now I'm an ordained pastor. Professionally, I've been a salesperson for many, many years, owned and operated a health club for 14 years, and just really been entrenched in the community.
I'm a licensed master social worker. I'm also currently an MDiv student. I've worked in the drug and alcohol field as a therapist for a little while. I've also worked with youth and behavioral health at Kids Peace, so I've done technical work as well as more clinical work. Like a lot of the youth that come and congregate here in the park, I used to be one of them. I used to be actually one of the ones who used to be here and not get into such good things. Ended up actually coming to know the Lord through a local prison ministry, Life Abundant.
My dad being a state trooper, I was in that household knowing what was right and what was wrong. Did I rebel? Absolutely. But now I see, for the common good of this community, we need to reach out to the young adults to keep them from making any bad decisions in life. With the opioid epidemic going on, we want to try and deter them from even thinking about going that route.
Quakertown Community Center is what we hope to be an overall umbrella organization that's going to meet the needs of both the youth that come here through our DROP initiative as well as their families. We hope to be able to refer families to services and different referrals they may need in the county, as we can see that a lot of the issues that are surrounding these teens, it's a lot bigger than just them. We always like to embrace creativity and arts wherever we can here. So far, we've already been able to connect pretty well with a few different teens. We were even able to raise a prior GoFundMe campaign to take one of the teens to an Eagles game, something he's always wanted to do, and that was really great. We've also had a few of our teens come to church events with us, and ideally we would just love to see these kids come to know the love of the Lord Jesus Christ.
The borough has been tremendous with their support. They are gifting us this building. We're paying a minimal fee to be here. And I just had a meeting with Scott McElroy the other day, and he shared with me that we can have this building as long as we want it. In fact, to the point where he's even willing to look into adding on to this facility so we have more room. This is a perfect spot for us. The kids were normally hanging out in the pavilions. Now they have a safe place. The vision moving forward would be that we not only can have a safe place for the young adults here, but also to connect them to a church body, connect them to maybe a workforce, job situations. Right now our support is coming from private donors, from businesses, from faith-based organizations. What we need to accomplish this whole mission would be not only your prayers. Volunteers are very, very important. We need volunteers. And obviously we need you to consider prayerfully, financially supporting us. We would hope you would consider donating $25 or more to help us with this cause to reach the youth in this community, because together we can really make a difference, helping one young adult at a time to make this community better and safer.